And let's get a focus here. The camera ain't focusing worth a hoot tonight. Woo! Come on, camera. Let's try this one. My camera dirty. Try it again. Boy, it's way out of focus. Welcome to Chemicast Art and More. Let's try to get this camera to focus. I'm not sure why it's not. Usually focuses really well. Yeah, it's getting a little better. There we go. Okay, getting cleared up now finally. How's everybody doing tonight? There's no one here. Well, y'all gonna miss the news. The news is it's the same old baloney in this country. We're still dealing with COVID. We're still dealing with politicians. Well, hello, Ken. You made it tonight. How are you tonight? Well, I'm glad to see you finally made it. We had Minnie on for the last 2 nights in a row. And you missed her. You doing okay? That's good. In fact, even night before last, which you weren't here then either, JT even dropped in again. But he just said, nice house, which he thought this was my house. So I had to let him know it was a green screen. And then he was gone. He just comes in for like 10 seconds and then he's gone. He's done that multiple times. I don't know why you don't stick around and talk more. I guess if Brad was here, he probably would, but Brad's not, so. Oh well. That's the way it works. Of course, I don't do the same kind of things that Brad did anyway. Okay. Okay. I forgot to take my high blood pressure pills there for a couple of days, but I got it tonight. I remember to get it in there tonight. Didn't sleep good last night at all. I slept about 2 hours. I was up most of the night. Get up at 6 a.m., made some coffee, come back out to the studio till 10:30. Went back in, laid down for a little while, but didn't really sleep. Just laid there for another hour. Got up again. While the wife was making dinner this afternoon, well, it was a late dinner, like about 7:30. I decided to lay down again for another hour. What's up, Recon? You're almost on time. Yeah, ASD's been here for the last. He's been here. He's been coming about every night here for a while. Yeah, I know, Ken. I just keep forgetting. Oh, there's ASD. I didn't see him. Hey, ASD, how you doing? I saw 2 up here, and I got 3 of you here. We all know how accurate YouTube is. I was trying to keep that mic out of the way. It really annoys me. It really does. I don't know why, but I might have to move it some other way. It just annoys me. Couldn't be on time on purpose. Yeah, we didn't want to ruin your image, did we, of being late? I see how that is now. Okay. So I got my coffee tonight. Instant. It's already about half gone. So I brought some orange juice out with me too. We're doing ASD. We're doing. We are smoking tonight. We have 18.18 megabits per second download and 1 megabit per second upload. That's smoking for us. And Recon succeeded in sending the rain back today. Thank you very much. I almost sent you a sign by that. Yeah, we're all doing okay, ASD. How about you? I don't message them. They just go by whatever the total is. I'm actually still short. I checked today. Believe it or not, I'm still $3 short. Even after Minnie did two donations, by the time YouTube took their cut, I'm still $3 short. Well, you're misinformed, Recon. The rain is not better down here for me. It's better that I send it back to you. And that's probably what we'll do. We'll send it back to you. But multiplied times 10. Because we know you need it up there a lot more than we need it down here in Florida. We're surrounded by water. We don't need it anymore. We have the Gulf of Mexico and the Atlantic Ocean surrounding us. ASD, I did a lot of reading when I was up last night late and all this morning when I couldn't sleep on OSB, or OBS rather. OBS, correct myself. And I'm thinking about trying to hook it up again, mostly because of the dual camera function. I can run 2 or 3, 4 cameras with it. Now I really watched quite a few videos on it. I understood it a lot better. So I may give it another shot. Thank you very much, Ken. We appreciate that. Always appreciate you guys getting those stickers and stuff. Every little bit helps, for sure. But I've got to do some experimenting with my cameras. I do have a video camera. I gotta see if that's gonna work with it. I think it will, but I'll have to try it. I think I tested it once to see if it would work. I think I have to hook an HDMI cable to it though. And I think I've only got one HDMI port on this computer. Of course, I know I can get some more and put them on there, but it's cool. Well, I'm trying to get my videoing timing down some because I did a new intro that can go in the front of all the videos instead of trying to do them separately. And I'm going to do an outro, which I did one or two already, but I want to do a better one and do an outro. Of course, that'll be customizable anyway because I'm probably going to put people like Patreon members on the end of it, thanking them and the members for YouTube here. But the couch behind me looks pretty comfortable. I wish it was real. I might just go lay back down on it. Looks like a nice, likely place for a nap. I miss our couch from the group home because it was huge. The one in the RV is not very big. It's a smaller. It says couch, but it's a smaller couch. Your feet don't fit on it. You know, it's not long enough. Ah, I see, Ken. Yeah. Well, that worked. That's worked out well for you anyway. That's great. Works out well for me too that way. Refill it. Then you can join the YouTube membership. Well, no, she didn't quite give me enough, Recon. Like I just said, I'm still $3 short. Because when YouTube takes their cut, I didn't figure out the exact amount. I was guessing. Actually, technically, it's like only about a $1.70 short, but it takes about almost twice that much to get it because YouTube gets like 40%. They're crooks. Lucky Puppy Paws. Well, hello, Lucky Puppy Paws. And where are you from? Did you come in from the dog kennel? Yeah. Well, I did too. I forget about their fees all the time. We don't speak dog here. You'll have to speak English in here. We're all old people. But you're welcome to stay and chat. Maybe you can go find me about 100 trolls. I need some viewing time from about 100 of you guys. I need view hours. Who knows, Ken? Excuse me. So, Ken, what's been happening? Did you lose your internet or you just get busy doing other things? You probably already told me somewhat, but you know how my memory is. Yes, it does say 5. You, Lucky, Recon, ASD, and me. That's 5. Actually, my wife is logged in too, so I'm not sure it counts me. But my wife is logged in. Of course, she's not on the phone. I just log her in. I can see the text a lot quicker and whatever, and see how the channel is working by having her logged in. Oh, I think Lucky just left. He must have broke his leash. Pitiful. Says 4 now. So I guess there was 4 and a dog, which made 5. You had fun doing your VR game? That's good. That's always a lot better if you're having fun. Boy. In fact, I haven't even shared my channel with YouTube lately. Not YouTube, I mean Discord. I have a channel on Discord, but nobody's been there. I'm thinking about just shutting it down. There's no point in having it there. Ooh, we're at 17.58 download and 1.8 megabits per second upload. That's smoking for us. I've uploaded lots of pictures to Instagram, and then they locked me out. I don't know why, but they did. I just upload a picture and whatever and tell people how much it is and whatever. My website. It took them about 7 months, and all of a sudden I was locked out. Same with Twitter. It's okay, whatever. I don't care. Well, you gotta talk to mom, that's for sure. Keep her filled in, keep her up to date, or else. Last thing is you want is a mother's wrath when you don't keep in touch with them. That's how my wife is with my kids. Keep in touch, even if it's a phone call or else. They don't want the or else, so they usually call her or they'll come by and see her. Well, we're down to cold coffee again. I swear, I wish I could figure out what I ever did with that coffee cup warmer. I think I left it back at the group home at the studio. I'm pretty sure I had it in the studio at one time. But I didn't use it because back in the other studio at the group home, which was in the garage, which was way bigger, I actually had room for several big tables and a little refrigerator out there. We had a little coffee pot. We kept, the coffee and sugar, cream or milk in the little refrigerator so you can make coffee there at will. It's not hot in here with the air on. I think it's about 75 degrees. That's not too hot. And I'm thinking seriously about going in and getting another cup. Like, I was here for, I think yesterday for 15, 20 minutes. And that sneaky Minnie was in here from just about the beginning of the video, just listening to me talk to myself. How cruel is that? I mean, she's listening to me talk to myself. And finally, she's like, I was like, well, if nobody shows up in half an hour, I'll just shut it down. And then finally she said something. Although she was busy, I'll give her credit. She was busy. She was doing other things, but she finally spoke up. She probably got tired of hearing me rambling on about, oh, it's my glasses. We was talking about glasses. So if you watch the video of last night, that's what you got at the beginning. I wish I had set my studio up here a little bit different though, because I like to have had the green screen this way more. And what I should have done was have my computer over here somewhere behind me near the workstations where the painting is, so that the camera cords could all reach the computer a lot easier. But I guess there's other ways to do it. I have a USB hub. I'm not sure how many outlets this inlet's got. 1, 2, 3, 5 inlets, but one of them is basically for charging. And I guess I could put a good heavy-duty extension on that USB hub, then move it over there to the other side of the room and plug in the cameras into that instead of having a bunch of wires running across the floor. That might work. Because then I can plug in my Stream Deck on the other side. The worst part is I won't really have any video. I won't be able to see what's being recorded. Of course, I do have a big TV outside in storage. I think I can hook directly to that too. And maybe put it up on that wall. I don't know. Gotta figure that out, how I'm gonna do that. Yes. Uses USB 2.0 or 3.0, either one. I found a couple of them locally here, which I was really shocked, ASD, that some people were selling right here locally in Florida for like $60 a piece, the 15 button. That's a steal. I paid way more than that for this new one, and theirs was barely used. There's two different ones for $60 on Facebook. Then of course there's some that are more, like $100 or more. But I was shocked to find two of them for $60. If I had the extra money, I'd have bought one. Well, the TV I have is a 32 inch. That's not too big. You can get one of those. I have one around here, but I think I used it already. One of the wall brackets. You can hook the TV to it, and it swivels whichever way you want it to go. But I could use a smaller TV. I have two monitors right here. I hate getting rid of that though. 32 button one. Well, I don't know why you want 32 buttons anyway, really, because the 15 button one will do way more than 15. You can just make a folder in each one of the first set of buttons and then have another 15 in each one of them folders. So, I mean, you're talking hundreds of buttons just in the 15 button. Because I've already got this one full on several pages. I got 15, 15, 16, 17, 18. I must have 100 buttons programmed. Well, no, changing the folders is very quick. It's pretty much instantaneous. But do whatever you gotta do. You know. In fact, if I had more money coming in and I could afford it, I'd have probably bought one of them once for the $60 and had two of them. Then I'd have put one on the other side of the room to go with the Chromebook over there. Well, I'd have to actually change that around. The Chromebook won't work for what I want it to work for because it won't use the Stream Deck unless I get rid of the Chromebook features. Really, you can actually change it to Windows, the Chromebook, Windows 10. It's a bit of a process to do it, but you can do it. I'm just glad I didn't. I almost got the mini, the 6 button, I think it was, deck, and I'm glad I didn't. I'm glad I went with the 15. And that gave quite a few buttons. But I had originally intended to use OBS with it, which is why I went with the 15 button. So on my main menu, on the top menu, all I do is program one that says OSB. Click it, it'll go into all new ones, blank, and do all OSB on that one page. You can always link into other tools or whatever you want from that page too. Editors, whatever. And I put a clock in there. You can put a clock right there. You can see the time. Sound effects. I've got 3 pages of sound effects. I almost even thought about getting the 32 button. I thought about it, but it's pretty pricey. Of course, you could probably get one on eBay a lot cheaper. I wouldn't be surprised. Amazon, they're about the same as you can get them from Elgato. One guy, he makes his own stream decks on YouTube. I think there's 2 or 3 of them that are doing it at least. Let's see, the 15 button on eBay is $170. And here's one for $81. It's got 4 bids on it. There's an open box that's being bid on with 86. Here's a 32 button for $210. Yeah, they're not giving them away on there, that's for sure. There's one for 76. There's a smaller one that's 6, 12, no, it's 15. Yeah. The buy it now ones are, they're right up there. They know what they got, that's for sure. Huh. There's other things here too. There's one called Infinitin Smart Programmable Keypad Stream Deck for Windows and Mac. And that's another 15 button. That's totally different, but there's a 15 button. Talking about what they call a stream deck. You can push different buttons. You can program the buttons to do different functions. Like say when I do sound effects. So if I do a sound effect, I've already got them pre-programmed into the stream deck here, and I can just push a button, and it tells me what they are. This is laughing, or I have another screen where I can do like an ocean wave or a thunderstorm. Or I can do like a cartoon yell, yeah. Machine gun. That's just the sound effects. But I mean, there's so many other things you can do. You can run other programs with the buttons, like an editor or whatever for video editing or whatever, by just pushing the button. It's called Elgato. You'd have to really look it up and read a little bit about it, but it's for live streaming. And I mean, you don't have to even be live streaming to use one. You can have it on your PC. In fact, you can get one for your phone. In fact, I think those are about that app charges. I think it's either $3.99 or $4.99 a month. ASD. You can use it on your phone. It's an app on your phone that works the same. It's by Elgato. And I think that is a 15 button also. Let's see, I can probably show you what it looks like, Ken. Let me pull one up here on eBay. Oh crap, I don't have this in a separate window. Yeah, I can't open it in a separate window. Dang it. $2.99 a month. Yeah. You have that already? Why won't it work for you? I mean, it ought to. Jennifer's doing okay. And baby's doing good. Baby's doing great. Although Velvet, I think, and her family are getting checked for COVID because her little boy got COVID. So now they're all having to stay away because they all got to be tested and in quarantine for 10 days. But Velvet hasn't been on here in a while now. Not sure why. Oh, one thing was she's trying to get on YouTube, but she still hasn't been on lately for some unknown reason. I never heard of that VoiceMad Pro. I mean, there's lots of things out there that can tweak your voice, or I mean, there's equalizer out there you can get that'll do a lot for it. Yeah, voice mod. I loaded one up once and tried one. I didn't really care for it all that much. Well, the little boy definitely has it, but they're all being checked. They all feel okay, but the little boy, he definitely got it from school, I think. That's the problem with school, and there's always going to be that risk of a child getting it at school. And unfortunately, when one child in one classroom gets it, they actually the whole the whole classroom has to be quarantined. So they have to keep them all at home quarantined, which means if the parents are working, they're screwed. They got to have 10 days because then they'll have to be quarantined because they've been around their child. All you can do is get tested, and if it comes back negative, then I guess you're okay after that. But you're supposed to really be quarantined until you get tested and get the results. And a lot of people are doing homeschooling now. That's what Nancy does that with Kirsten. Kirsten does homeschool. Nancy got kind of fed up with the having to quarantine all the time, and it's hard for them to pass their grades. It was just too hard for them to keep up being quarantined, even though they're supposed to send the child the work to do and stuff, but they don't always do that very effectively. And when a child has questions, they want them answered now. They don't want to have to write an email with the question. Sometimes a child's communication in an email is not what they really mean. You never know, Or they may not understand what the teacher is saying, which delays things even more. Yeah, I thought the Elgato on the app for the phone, I thought that was free until I checked it out the other day. I figured if you bought the Stream Deck, they'd let you have the app for the phone for free. But I guess not. I think if you actually buy the physical Stream Deck, they should let you have the app for free. That's just the way I feel about it. Well, guys, I'm gonna run in and grab some more coffee. I'm gonna let you guys. Maybe I'll little ASD. You want to jump up on cam for a few minutes while I go get my coffee? And you can entertain these guys while I'm gone to get some coffee. And I'll run to the restroom at the same time. Click that link, ASD, and I'll pull you up on cam, and I can run and get some coffee and run to the restroom. Maybe you can explain the Stream Deck a little bit more while I'm gone. Maybe you left. Okay, Recon. Okay, well, I guess ASD is not available, so I'm going to go ahead and I'll just run in and grab some coffee real quick. Run to the restroom. I'll be right back, guys. Let me go ahead and put up something here. Let people know I'm going to the restroom. I can find it. Okay, well, click that link if you want to jump up here for a couple minutes there, ASD, and you can talk about the stream deck a little bit or whatever. I'm running to the bathroom, and I'm going to grab some coffee and warm it up real quick. But I can't leave until you click the link. Are you going to get up here, ASD, or you want to just wait till I get back? Or not? Yeah, I saw Kimmel had to take care of something, then OF, and then just what you just said here. Can you see my comments? There you are.
Yeah, hi. My whole thing is like messed
Okay.
up. My camera broke, so I have to like figure things out on the fly. Sorry, I just got back. Yeah, no. I was. I was. Am I in? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right, cool. Hold on 1 second.
I can't see you, but
Yeah,
I can hear
I
you.
know. I know you can't see me. So
I'll be right back. Go ahead and talk. I'll be right back.
yeah, my whole webcam kind of shit the bed on me. So I've been using my normal webcam I would use for like my phone and all that. I've been using that to do everything. So what's up, everybody? Oh, come on. There we go. Oh, come on. You got to be kidding me. I hate when my phone does this. There we go. What's up, everybody? It's ASD here. Well, I guess while Kim does goes to the bathroom or gets coffee, I don't know what he's doing. There we go. So what is going on, everybody? I'm trying to fix this so you guys can see everything. But if he's asking me about a stream deck, explain to him what I'm trying to do. I'm not going to be able to. I'm using my phone for a webcam. Hello, Recon. I know you can see me and hear me. I just can't see the chat because no one's talking. There we go. What's up, Ken? How you doing? Oh, there are comments. There we go. What's that mean? What is ASC is actually my name. ASC is actually my name. First, middle of and last name initial of my name. So ASD does games. And the sign you see is my astrology sign. My zodiac sign. I'm a Leo. I'm ill-tempered. And if you are wondering what I'm using for a mic, because it is new, I'm using Elgato Wave 3 mic. So that is the mic I'm using right now. So if I go... Yeah, you guys can't hear me. So how is everybody? I don't usually do YouTube, right? I don't usually do YouTube streaming. I've been trying to get into it. I'm normally on Twitch, guys. I'm normally on Twitch doing my thing there. If you're wondering what the Twitch link is, it's the same name on Twitch. There it is. I don't really want to tell you guys about it or like brag about, but I know you hear me now, Ken, because I muted it. But with the Elgato Wave 3, there's a little mute button on the top. No, Ken, I do not have a PS5. I have a PS4 and Xbox One. I don't know if I'll be getting the PS5 or the new Xbox because one looks like a trash can and the other looks like a modem between two pieces of paper.
Looks like you fixed your webcam.
No, I'm using my phone.
Oh, I was going to ask you why you just didn't use your phone before.
Um, yeah, I don't like using my phone unless I have to. It drains the battery, Joe. But the funny thing about the app I'm using for my phone is when I go like this, we'll do blur. It blurs out everything in the background. And we go like that,
Huh.
complete green screen.
Uh-huh.
So yeah. So what did you want? Oh, nice, Ken. You have a PS3. I didn't think anyone still had those. So what did you want to know about Stream Deck?
Well, I didn't. I thought you might. Ken asked about it. He wasn't sure what it was.
Okay,
Exactly what it
simply
did.
put, simply put, a Stream Deck is a little multi-box about that big. Has 15 buttons on it. You can do a lot of different things on it. Many different videos on YouTube about it. They came out with a mobile version of the Stream Deck. I have it, but unfortunately for me right now, when I'm saving for a vacation, can't use it. What I'm trying to do when I get the money for the bigger Stream Deck is something called Voice Mod Pro, which takes this mic and I can warp my voice into anything. Go high, go low, turn it into a cave, reverb, a robot, a monster, create my own sound. That's why I need the different buttons, and plus it'll control my OBS from it too. But
Well,
how
you
are
can
you
get
doing?
actually you can get a smaller one too. You can get like a 6-button one.
Oh yeah, you can get a 6-button one, but it's not going to work for what I'm doing.
Well, I know it won't for you, but I'm just saying you can get a 6-button. But some people that just want to do say streaming and it's very lightweight.
Mm. See,
Like
I actually know
StreamYard here,
people. Who,
you can't use it.
I know actually a few people personally that stream with me sometimes. They have like 3 6 button ones. I said, instead of getting the 3 6 button one, which is a waste of money, just get the 15 button. He goes, oh no, that's for over here. I said, well, what about the XL? That's for over here. I said, okay, it's your damn setup, not mine. My setup, I keep everything as simple as I possibly can. Computer, keyboard, 2 monitors, mic. That's all.
Well, and that's what I thought about. I had thought of a 6-button one.
Mm.
I thought it's a possibility still. If I wanted to move it to the other side and leave this one here, I could get by with a 6-button over there. Because all I want to do is switch from one camera to the other,
Yeah,
which
well,
would be one scene to another. That's all.
yeah.
And start the
Well,
stream, not the stream, but start recording and stop the recording.
yeah.
And that's all for doing a painting or whatever.
Yeah, so when I'm doing when I yes guys, yes, we'll get into why I painted my nails black in the first place. We'll get that in a second. It's old if it's familiar, but It's odd but familiar. Best way I can describe it. Something I used to do in my past. But yeah, the Stream Deck app I have, in theory, it could work. In theory, the only problem is I don't have any money, and where my webcam's broken right now and doesn't work. This is my webcam, so I can't use this and my web and the thing at the same time. Doesn't work like that, so I need a Stream Deck.
Yeah, I'll probably end up using. I might even use my phone for a webcam when I'm doing a painting session. I don't know.
I use
I
my phone
might.
when I'm live. Well, what you I know you got bad internet just like I do, but is your phone connected to the Wi-Fi?
Yes.
Okay. Nowadays, most phones, even connected to the Wi-Fi, look like what I'm doing.
Yeah. In fact, I mean, I can hook up a USB cable to the bottom of it too.
Yeah, you don't. No, you don't need to though. So if you get the app I have, right, that turns this phone into a webcam, as you see. It's set up on a. I'm sure you have a tripod. Clamp your phone in, connect it to the Wi-Fi, added a video camera, link for this, and there you go.
So are you going through OSB with Wi-Fi?
With the phone, yeah. You mean OBS? Yes.
Yeah. I mean OBS.
Everything on
Yeah.
my computer is connected to my modem. This is on Wi-Fi.
No, that's good. I
Mm-hmm.
wondered about that. I hadn't investigated whether you could hook into uh, OBS with Wi-Fi as far as your
Yeah.
hardware goes.
Again, everything on my computer, right? Everything on my computer is connected hardline, right?
Hmm.
The only thing that's using my Wi-Fi signal is the Geekbot cam from Elgato. It's
Yeah. Okay. Because
one
most of
program.
my cameras will work Wi-Fi.
Yeah, it's one camera that you download from the Elgato site, so it's trustworthy. You go through the process, you set it up. I know you can stream out, and I'm not familiar with that program. I'm setting up webcam, but with OBS, it's use the same webcam. You set up webcam, click it, it says ePod game. You click on that, there you go, clear as crystal.
Well, StreamYard is not really compatible with Elgato yet. They're working on uh, because it's a matter of being able to do macros as far as key commands to do things in StreamYard.
Macros and
They haven't
yeah,
got
it's
to that
macros,
point
key
yet.
commands, and all that.
You have to do macros. If you
And
can't do any macros,
yeah,
it won't work. Now I
well,
can
that's
start
where
it. I can start it with no problem, but I can't do anything in it, so to speak, yet.
and that's when it may use a lot of resources, but the bandwidth you're using right now will be freed up, is what I'm saying.
No, I'm actually using less bandwidth now than with OBS because OBS uses a lot of your resources on your computer.
Which
This
isn't
doesn't.
bandwidth though.
This StreamYard doesn't use any of my resources from the computer at all. All it gets is whatever's uploaded, and that's it. That's the biggest thing. The Wi-Fi is the biggest issue.
And trust me, I know, because I got the same issue. Now, when I look on, because I got your stream up in the background, I'm crystal clear. And that's because of the webcam.
Well, this one I have here, the Logitech, the 920, works very well. It's
Oh,
pretty
yeah, it's
clear.
great. The 920 is great. But, you see how I look like on your end, too?
Yeah.
Crystal clear. I have your stream up in the background. It's just still the same thing, crystal clear. What,
But my even this little 270 is pretty clear for 720p. It's a cheap one, but it's still clear. It's a Logitech.
Logitech always makes good brand, though. I mean, that's what the webcam that just broke was. It's a Logitech C615.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, anyway, are you back yet, Recon? He must be still off. It's been an hour, so I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna shut her down. And I guess Recon's gone. You still here, Ken? Or you step away too?
Just offline my computer.
I guess they all stepped away. All right. Well, thanks for jumping in there, ASD. We'll
I got
catch
a
you
question for
later.
you. I do got a question before you hop off. Are you relatively new to streaming?
A what?
Are you relatively new to streaming?
No, not really. No, no.
Because
I've been doing this now for the cameras for a year. But I mean, I used to use other things like Ventrilo and stuff like that for years and years and years. And Discord,
because
which gets cameras on there too.
no, I mean streaming to YouTube.
Yeah, I'm new. Well, for the last 9, 10 months, I've been doing it, but whatever. But
Mm.
8 months, whatever.
Well, there's a reason why I'm asking is because a lot of a lot of first time streamers, I made these mistakes, right? I made these. I've been doing this for my channel for Twitch has been around for 9 years now, right? And in the 9 years of me streaming, 3 of those years I've been affiliate on Twitch, right? 3 of them. Now I can talk about Twitch on YouTube because I'm not on Twitch right now. It's a different, be a different circumstance for streaming. But a lot of mistakes that new streamers make, I've done them, you're doing them, are a lot of people, the number one cause I've noticed this is they always worry about views. And yes, views are important, right? They really are important. They always worry about the views. And the way to get over it is just practice. You come in, you don't even worry about the view, just talk like you're talking to a whole stream. It took me a year and a half to realize that. Because I would actually get on as soon as I'm live, I would text my friends saying, "Hey, I'm live, come on through. Hey, I'm live, I'm calling through." And they're saying, "Go, hey, we got lives, we can't." You said you would, I would argue. And my 2 hour stream now became a 30-minute stream because I took that extra hour and a half to try to get people in there. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Well,
And now that
I
I'm
don't
on,
do that. I send out a notice, and that's the.
yeah, I have now over 1,000 followers on Twitch.
Mm-hmm.
Right, over 1,000 followers
Okay.
on Twitch. Thank you. And I don't, some of those mistakes, yes, I still do. I still do those, but I'm not going out of my way to send out notifications to people via DM. I have Discord communities that are made, be like, hey, look, you're part of our team. We're gonna come by your channel, be a YouTuber or Twitch, doesn't matter. People really actually say screw Facebook. So
Well, I don't. I do what's automatic. When I set up the stream, I set it for a schedule, and that's it. People get the notice, and some people just know I am consistent about having it at the same time, and that's important. That's probably more important than anything. Being
yeah,
consistent about when
consistent.
you're having
Yeah,
your streams.
having a set
If you're
schedule
not
is
consistent,
very
yeah,
important.
it's
A
not going
set
to help you.
schedule, a set schedule is going to help you in the long run as well. Now, the other thing
Yeah.
is, what do you do for networking?
Explain what you're talking about. Hardware networking or what?
No,
Or
networking, not
people
like
wise?
how people
Oh,
wise.
I do post to Facebook. I have a business account on Facebook. I post on Discord. I used to post up on Instagram and Twitter, but they blocked me, so I said to hell with them.
Mm. How many Discord communities do you belong to?
Huh?
How many Discord communities do you belong to?
5.
That's the problem. How many people do you go and see when you're not streaming?
Well, I don't rely on Discord anyway that much. I have my own channel there, as you
That's not
know.
what I asked. How many
I
people
didn't
when
hear
you're
you there.
not streaming? Yeah, when you're not streaming, doing this, right, or doing something else, or making a video. How many people do you that are live do you go and see?
I don't go anywhere. I stay home.
No, it has nothing to do with leaving the
Oh, you mean?
house.
Doing live streaming? You mean going into live streams?
Yeah,
I don't go into live streams very often, except I'll go to a few painting ones once in a while and say hello. But it's against
that
YouTube rules really to go in and pump your own channel up in their channel. You're not
that's
supposed
not
to
what I
do that.
mean. That's streamer etiquette, and yeah, it's tacky. But that's also not
Yeah,
what I mean. Go in there and just like show support to everybody else.
yeah. I've
That's
I've
called
gone in there
networking.
on. I've gone in many of them and compliment the artists if I like their stuff and whatever. And of course, they do get
How
to see
often?
my name, and they know that they could click on my name and they'd find my stream, or they'd find my channel.
How often do do you branch out into different genres of content creation? Like you know me, I do gaming. Mainly, I do mainly gaming.
Yeah, but I mean, I
Right? I do
also belong to
mainly
a lot of
gaming.
other sites like Deviant Art,
I've
ArtPal.
heard of Deviant.
I have my own website, Fine Art of America. I'm actually a listed artist, so I'm in a lot of different places on the internet.
Mm.
So,
Well,
and I'm in galleries. So,
mm. Well, that's good that you're in galleries, but are any of them? Do you put your YouTube link there? Like you can find me live at.
in certain places, yes, that will allow it. I will. If they don't
So
allow it, then I don't.
yeah, the places that don't allow
But
it,
I,
I
but
wouldn't
I
bother
do.
putting your art there.
But I do usually. I can get away with sending a message to somebody or whatever. If they're interested in learning, I can still send a message that says I do have a art channel on YouTube with the link, or I can tell them to look up Kimcast Art, and you'll find me.
Yeah, the longer one,
And I have
the
done
last
that.
one. Yeah, the very last one, the last. I guess we call it be a tip. Is you go for an hour, right? An hour every day, which is not bad. Some people do it and they blow up. Other people, not so much. How long can you stream honestly for?
How long can I stream what?
How long can you honestly stream for? How much energy can you put into streaming?
I have streamed for as much as 2 hours before. It
That's not a
depends on
bad
if there's
set.
more people here. If people are here, I do stay longer. If I get a lot of people here, I'll stay longer.
That's the last one. That's then you hit the nail on the last one. When you're streaming, right? It takes about 15 seconds for the person to be here, engage with you, and load the page, right? 15 seconds
Yeah.
for you to get their attention. And streaming for an hour isn't bad. I'm not going to say it is. I know people who only stream for an hour because they got kids running around acting like little shits. They got to go do that. I know one person only streams 30 minutes a day to an hour to 2 hours a day. Me, myself, I do 4 hours a day, if not
Yeah.
longer.
Well, most of the art channels, I've been to quite a few of theirs, and I've watched a lot of their streams, and most of them are usually no more than an hour. Once in a while, you see when it's a bit longer than that if it's a really, really complicated painting. But
I saw
that's a
someone
live
doing
painting.
I saw someone doing a live painting on Twitch and they streamed for 6 hours.
6 hours.
6 hours.
I don't know why it would take that long.
It was a third painting.
Yeah.
Me myself, I used to do magic.
Yeah. Well,
I had when I
if
started
if
YouTube,
they want to do a 6 hour, that's great. If they got the audience there and
they had three
and
people.
they feel they want to do that, to me, 6 hours is too long to expect people to have keep their attention for that long. People don't have that long of an attention span. They really don't. I do have enough experience to know that they just don't. Most people would do not want to sit there for 6 hours and watch somebody paint.
Mm.
Guarantee you. I've been teaching painting classes for 40 years. and you can't even do it live for that long in person. They'll walk out the door. You got them for maximum 3 to 4 hours if they're live. That's it. So you better make sure you got it planned out and planned out well. So, and the sooner you can get them completed as far as their painting goes and they can leave, the better off you're going to be because they're going to come back. Otherwise, they're going to be bored out of their mind and they're not going to do it. Yeah, 2 hours is probably about the max. That's why even when I do when I do a long painting, and you guys have seen my playlist, will have 4 or 5 sections that are half hour to 45 minutes each. If it's a long painting, that's why. So people don't have to sit there and watch something for 3 hours because they're not going to do it. You have wasted a lot of time for 3 hours. But if you do 4 or 5 sections of it, they can do one at a time and it's very tolerable. They can do that. And they'll come back and they'll go to the next part. If they're actually following along doing that painting, and then they'll go to the next part. Otherwise, you're going to be a waste of time. And you can tell, because I have longer videos, you can tell by the amount of average time people watch. If it's a long video,
Recon
they do
just
not
hit
watch
the nail
it.
on the head. Recon just hit the nail on the head. I mean, I mean, some scratch channels do live scratch, do 2 or 3 hours to do a book of tickets.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm sorry, scratching a book of scratching a scratch ticket, just scratching isn't that entertaining at all. The reason why it's entertaining because a person is engaging. They're on longer than 30 minutes or an hour.
And not just that, but most of them are offering free tickets to people too. They're giving them,
I follow
a
AR
drawing
Platinum.
or whatever.
I follow AR Platinum. I've never once seen him offer free tickets to people.
Yeah, I know he don't. I follow AR myself, but a lot of people do offer free tickets. They'll give $5 or $10 tickets away to people, and
YouTube should take their tickets
coins or whatever.
Fucking fly.
But that's why some of them do it.
Gnat or something it keeps landing on my computer screen.
All right, guys. Well, anyway, I'm ready to head on out of here. So, yeah, they do giveaways and stuff like that.
Well, have you thought about giveaway?
I've given away paintings already. I mean, but
all right. Let me ask. Let me also ask this a question, guys. For giveaways, right? And if this is a possible thing, if he's willing to do this at all, how would you feel about a giveaway contest after October?
But you gotta remember, there's one big difference between giving away a ticket and a painting.
I'm not talking about a ticket or a painting.
Huge difference. Huge difference.
I'm not talking about a ticket or a painting at all. When I hit 1,000 followers, you know what I did for a giveaway?
What'd you do?
I did 2 Amazon gift cards.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's fine, but you still have to you got to have a lot of people on your lives to be able to afford to do that. You can't just give away a lot like that. Like when I give away paintings for Brad, it cost me quite a bit, even though they're prints. Brad wanted me to frame them and everything, and shipping and all that stuff. It cost me quite a bit to do those 2 prints to give them away.
Well, what about a donation goal?
Huh?
Have you ever thought about setting up a donation goal?
Well, right here, you got Super Chat. There's donations right there. You can do. There's donation. People can join membership.
That's not a donation goal.
But there's also the fact that I wouldn't want to do a donation when people become a member of YouTube on my channel. One of the benefits is that I will be doing a drawing for a free print or a painting at different times. But it still has to be built up to a certain number of people to make it worthwhile to do that. But anyway, I gotta get going. So good talking with you guys. Good talking with you, ASD. Ken, take care, buddy. We'll see you all tomorrow night.
Take it easy,
So
guys.
y'all have a good night. Take care. Bye-bye. Ken, Ken, Recon, if y'all are still there, have a good night, guys. Stay safe, stay healthy. Catch you later. Roger that, Recon. Ken, I'm not sure if you're still here or not. I'm showing 4 people. I don't know why, but I am. Who knows? Good old YouTube. Maybe Minnie snuck in here at the last minute. Who knows? Anyway, y'all have a good night. We'll see y'all tomorrow night. Stay healthy, stay safe. Ken, if you're there, same to you, buddy. ASD, you too. Have a good night. Bye-bye.